Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Comp Heroes 2 or 1 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the Wehrmacht forces, we got Daddy. Spawn as the Panzer forces, we got metalgrid. Spawn on the top right side as the British forces, we got Makedonia, Hellas. Spawn as the US forces, we got Ruzmarin. I think. A lot of names, I don't know exactly for sure. Looks like we just got more Panzer Grenadiers for the Panzer player, not big surprise, pretty much standard. We got the Wehrmacht quarter there, going for a motorcycle. Engineers advancing, we do have the barracks here, no support weapons shenanigans. No doctrine selected by the Panzer player just yet. 50% chance he'll probably go for Scorched Earth.
Motorbike, recon.
Motorcycle push way forward. Cannon grab, charging way forward, maybe trying to knock around those guys. Yeah, it's taking a bit of damage there, and does start to fall back. Trying to capture this sector there. Received engine crit at basically maximum possible health to get that. As Grenadiers get behind some good heavy cover there. Lieutenant firing away. Got both the rifleman squad and lieutenant there. Panzers falling back, trying to repair up the kit and grab. Motorcycle taking a bit of fire as well. Pioneers trying to capture the fuel sector. Motorcycle's trying to fall on back.
We are losing territory.
Kaliningrad does not take any damage there. Panzer Grenadiers, 3 of them right here. Got the scope off squad straight forward. And getting knocked around a little bit as well. Rifle squad there. Panzer Grenadiers just firing away against the scope rifles. Volkswagen now deployed on the field. And now I've got the HQ command truck deployed out right there, deploying out something. I think it's going to be for a lieutenant. No, there's already a lieutenant in the field. That could be for the field support truck. Entry 42 fire away, gets a good suppression. And mortar placement, maybe in order for the British player. So no doctrine selected by the Panzer League player. Panzer Grenadiers push forward, getting a bit of damage there on the lieutenant. Intersection is firing away, getting knocked around by his cutting components of Kaliningrad. They're in a good position there behind some good heavy cover, but there's a lot of squads in front of them. 3 intersections, 2 riflemen, and a lieutenant. Both Grenadiers are here to provide some fire support. MG42 is able to help protect the flanks, preventing them from getting overran. MG42 may get flanked. Medic better here. I think he's saying there's going to be a 40 HQ somewhere. Or maybe his team is pulling out bunker. Does lose the MG42 entirely. Oh yeah, bunker looks like got cancelled. That was going to be a Wehrmacht cash recovery bunker. Our squad push on the flank. Motorcycle firing away. These Panzer Grenadiers rotating around. Now got these Panzer Grenadiers engage that rifleman. These guys do force back the motorcycle. And it looks like the Grenadiers... Oh, there's the medical bunker.
recon, ready to go.
Now the British players are pulling out a slit trench.
Was wünschen Sie?
Found a landmine, building his own landmine. Axis team is going for defensive doctrine. Looks like the Wehrmacht player will be going for defensive doctrine. Engineers find the Pioneer. The Pioneers will be wiped on out.
Defended the fatherland until death.
Wehrmacht sniper firing away, gets a good shot there onto the slit
Our
trench.
defensive propaganda campaign is now ready.
And looks like Kaliningrad has gone down. Best use of broken digger to get that recovered. Our squad will move around, try to get behind some good heavy cover. The Panzer Grenadiers are somewhat flinching forward out of the cover. 2-2 push way forward, getting some damage there. M42 firing away. 2-2 taking quite a bit of damage. There's a lot of units there for firepower. And US player has deployed a mortar, so we got a US mortar, which means support weapons that are now deployed on the field.
Sieg, sniper ready.
Volks do take a bit of damage. Like these guys preparing the 2-2. Intersection is charged way forward with the support of Lieutenant. Motorcycle firing away. M42 gets a pretty good burst there.
Sharpshooter here.
And the sniper's just firing away. No US sniper yet on the field. Nothing being applied for support weapon considered. Lucy's going for supply yard now. You now have another 2-2 deployed in the field. And over here, of course, got the... Looks like I don't even know if he has the, what's it call it? Skirmish phase researched. Smoke mortar from the US player, very nice.
Cowards attack our forward base.
Info 2 can't suppress these guys. Does use the point that the marksman there. Finish, picks off the Wehrmacht sniper. Both Grenadiers nice and close. No MP40 upgrade though. 2-2 is firing away at very close range, getting some great damage there. One of these guys do fall back, possibly gets wiped on out. Decent mortar hit there.
Cowards attack our forward base.
.25-pounder being established by the British player. Volkswagers firing away. Got these 2-2s are pretty healthy at the moment. Panzergrenadiers captured up the VP. Looks like these guys taking quite a bit of damage there. Does fall back for one of the squads. Does get this guy a button there. Landmine detonated there, but does explode one of his guys.
We are losing ground.
Motorcycle does keep on out of there. 2-2 blitzing on out of there. And here comes 45-pounder. Direct hits MG42, wipes it out. Now got a pain struck there. Does roll a miss there with the Greyhound. Bit of fire there. Continues firing away. Got these instructions straightforward. Entry 42 set on up, firing away, suppressing down this entire formation. Gun itself is almost destroyed, but I don't think you can really repair it. I think that it doesn't have pioneers either way to repair it. Great grenade hit there. Does force back this formation. Grenadiers do fall back.
We're losing territory.
Greyhound has plenty of health to work with. Far right squad does fall back, and got the motorcycle getting some damage there.
MG Pro!
Pantrack does not connect there. Pantrack does not connect there. Assault phase now complete. 25-pounder barraging. Range a little bit far. Grenadiers straight forward, trying to lay down some landmines. Got the Greyhound at full health. Good AT gun shot there into the 2D2. And the Grenadiers are just trying to get some repairs on these vehicles. Can't do much versus the Greyhound right there. Each section is straightforward, does have one Piet squad with them. Infantry 42 gains some good hits there. You can always use heroic charge to push them forward. Motorcycles about to be picked on off. One medic is still alive. Looks like these guys will be gunned down. Infantry 42 is existing, but already been destroyed. Motorcycle has gone down. Does grab the MG42. It's like I said before, and the gun's almost destroyed. Piet fire onto the bunker. Yeah, we got battle phase research. I didn't even realize assault phase was even researched, let alone or even a skirmish phase. So battle phase been researched. So Peds Force, Knights Cross Holders, and Warframe half tracks. We do now the AT has to deploy on the field, so it can engage armored assets such as this Greyhound. I have a feeling we're going to see a stick grenade here. Does get flinched away from the grenade. Officer artillery being brought on in. So we got defense, raw artillery, tank hunter, and an unknown doctrine by the US player. Probably infantry. Does have one level supply yard. No Pantrick upgrade on the Grenadiers. Volkswagen just make it wiped on out.
Volk squad is down. We're losing a sector.
Pantrick does roll a miss there, and there. Grenadiers straight forward. And do have a nice little incendiary mortar there on the AT gun as well.
We're losing territory.
Under heavy fire!
Good shot there on the medic station. Medic station does go down. It was about one casualty away from getting a free squad. All these grenadiers are falling back. They could not get to the 25-pounder, but the AT Hetzer could start sieging down the HQ command truck. This does not get captured. Pantrack rolls a miss. Good shot there onto the Greyhound. It is touching C2 now. And we've got a 25-pounder barrage running in right there.
Gun crew here. Boys are waiting on your word.
Escalation crit there onto the Greyhound. Greyhound has gone down, bounced there onto the Hetzer. Gets a good pen there. And bounce there. That triple 2-2s here with mix of veteran C. Does get a P hit there. ATSR backs on off, trying to go for another medical bunker. Mortar half track, getting pushed back by the Hetzer. And all these squads do fall back. We do now have, oh, airborne. So he has not gone for infantry, nor armor. He went for airborne.
We have reached a bunker.
Intersections getting ripped apart there. Will probably get wiped on out. Does. And we do now have a bunker being established here. Airborne squad straightforward. I wonder if they're being upgraded for close rifles. Close rifles are not super great for 2-2s, they're just wildly inaccurate.
The bunker is ready for action.
Bunker has been completed. Close rifles upgraded. I thought I heard. No, it can't be a Calliope. Officer artillery from the British?
What yet? What now?
Grenadiers do fall back there. We do have these guys can repair it on up. And a bit of fire onto the rifleman. Destroys the AT gun entirely. I think he was trying to capture it or re-secure it. 25-pounder barrage. I think. Oh, was it both the medics may have went down there? At least one did. Got these guys sprinting the way forward. Two does escape those shots there. Grenadiers versus 2 with Penstrix push way forward. Bit of fire there onto the bunker. Good 2 push way forward. Incendiary grenade or frag grenade thrown there. Bunker does go down. AT gun firing away. Looks like he was forced on the ground somewhere. Maybe there's a bit of hedge he was trying to clean on up. But Hetzer there getting repaired on up. Got a flak guns also deployed in view. The mounted infantry, that can be quite nice. And possibly more anti-aircraft to shoot down the airborne, well, aircraft. Good pen theirs. Grenade's been thrown there. Gets a good hit. Black Pants also straight forward. Grenadiers do fall back or get wiped on out. Mortar does get a good hit there. Grenadiers nice and close. Got these guys forward. Got a Kangaroo advanced way forward. 14 of the models loaded and loaded up. It was pretty loaded. PS2 gets some hits there. Pans also takes some hits there. Lots of hand strikes into that Kangaroo. And the Kangaroo does go down. Grenadiers do fall back. Good AT gun shot there. And now do have some artillery raining in back here. Good. Repulse rifle hits there onto the 222. That 222 just got double tap, but thanks to Veteran C, I think it survived it. Flak Panzer Ostwind takes some fire there. It is going for another Flak Panzer Ostwind, and since their opponent's not playing on any armor, it will do perfectly fine. Another Kangaroo now deployed on the field, which is technically armor. Rolls a miss there. Rolls another miss there. Does get a good pen. Does lose the entire squad by piercing that AT gun. And he will lose that entire squad. Got triple 2-2s here. Having trouble dealing with him. Do now the Kangaroo push forward. Load up with at least, what, 2 squads? It's 14 on 15 once again. Good hits there, damaging the crit onto the nearly full health one. And that Pantrick Barrage get a great hit there. Number of crushes there. He does have the 4-man squad upgrade. Now's a good time for an Incendiary Grenade. Strafes there, hits the majority of those forces. Mortar makes a good shot there. Ostwind straight forward. I think the Mortar's going to get a pretty good hit. But I think the Mortar's ran a bit far. Flak Panzer Ostwind corralling these guys. Almost down. Just need to hit this 2-man squad there. It does get one last tag there. And the other Ostwind goes down as well. Scope off a squad, took some damage there, and now starting falling back. AT gun. The gun itself is almost destroyed. Artillery does miss these grenadiers. Got a single medic charging over there. Previous player has redeployed on medic station. He has a free squad deployed out recently. And these medics will be going down. Do you have a grenade thrown there? Yep, I was. Oh god, Sherman tank. I always like seeing Ostwinds. It's just not a very common unit. I always like seeing uncommon units. We do have now a Sherman tank push way forward. May get the MG42, probably won't get the Panzerschreck Grenadiers. 2-2 is pretty forward to support of a AT Hetzer. A lot of good hits there. Panzer Grenadiers push way forward. He has, of course, a tank hunter, which means he eventually will get the Panzerschreck. He may already have it. Sherman tank rotating around. Good damage down to the medic station. Couple triple casualties being picked on up. Most of the British players' medics are assisting the collection. Takes out the medical station there. And there is the creeping barrage being brought in. Sherman tank enters the creeping barrage. Trying to engage this Hetzer. It is a triple defense Hetzer. The Wehrmacht player just deployed out Panther. Does have actually won the Panther. Yep. Though the Kangaroos, they're a bit of a meme unit. I always want to see somebody try to load up commandos in the back of a Kangaroo. I think that's maybe the best case situation where Kangaroos can be very effective. Gets roll and miss there. Taking some damage. Does get a good hit, but there's just way too much there. Kangaroo does go down, out of control at point blank range. 2-2s took a lot of friendly fire damage there. 1-2 does go down, falls back there. ATX is almost down. Wehrmacht Panther in the region. And here comes 25-pounder shot as well.
We have 300 points left.
Good mortar hit there onto the Grenadier. Oh, got a Sherman 76mm upgrade.
We have a whole line of sight.
Good damage there onto that Pioneer, forcing them back. Scope Rifle Squad E does get fully wiped out there. And got some airborne supply drops. The British player probably does not need the fuel. Could use the munitions. Both players could use the munitions. Looks like the captain picked up the supplies. Panther taking some hits there. Oh, we got an MG42 upgrade on this Grenadier. That's actually also pretty rare. I wonder if that was a misclick. Does take some bounces there. One Sherman 76 is in range, the other one is not. Being distracted by repair Pioneers. One of the 76mm Shermans do go down. The other one's very happy to see the Hetzer. There's a nice strafe around there, pinning down all the Panzer Grenadiers. Close rifles some bit damage there. 80 gun getting some shots. Does roll a missile there on this 2-2. Oh, left side we do have the Grenadiers, LMG Grenadiers, firing away. Patrick destroys his own heavy cover. That's crossroads getting some damage there onto that intersection, forcing them back. Bar Grenadiers also engaged as well. Stun grenades being thrown by the Knights Crossholders and does force back those squads. Does get some pens there. 2-2 skirmishing around. 30 cal does find these Grenadiers. Does get another bounce there onto the Sherman. 2-2 focus down the M180 gun. Rolls another miss there. Those trying to destroy the AT gun, or maybe they're trying to get the medics. We do have all these guys which way forward. Got the Panther taking a bit of fire there. Wehrmacht sniper firing away. One kill, this is a very fresh sniper. Firefly gets a good shot there, supported out by command tank as well.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory on supply.
As Grenadiers engaging, looks like some of this carcass is starting to be destroyed by the creeping barrage. Hetzer takes some hits there. All these forces do fall back. Got now these guys charging forward, trying to hit the flame engineers. Flame engineers do fall back. And the Sherman 6mm is about to go on down. There's a bounce there. Captain taking some fire. Sherman 6mm does go down. We do now the Sherman Firefly is based on the ATSer. Almost down. Firefly scores good hit there onto the mortar half track. 25-pounder barrage hitting the Knight's crossholders as well as the mortar. M42 pushing on the flank. Now got the Jag Panther deployed out in the field as well. Which way forward crushes the awesome carcass so he can no longer cover it for his teammate. But the Kaliningrad carcass is still existing, so that can still be recovered by Burgundiga. H42 is being overrun by the heroic charge. Jag Panther push way forward. Wrong Heroes game. AT gun has been crewed. One more casualty and we'll get a free squad from the medic station. Oh, bombing run? Strafing run into these guys. Got some pens there onto the Panther. On the left side, we got a grenade inside the garrison. It's a good grenade. Handshake does give one more of those guys before falling back. If section is sprinting the way forward. With a nice crossholders and Grenadiers on the flank. Panther taking some hits there. Grenadiers do fall back. Multiple bounces there. I hear an aircraft that immediately got shot down. So US player lost an aircraft, I'm not sure what type of aircraft. And the Panther goes down entirely. LMG Grenadiers and Knights Crossholders push way forward. And now we've got the 28cm rocket barrage. Another Wehrmacht Panther deployed in the field. Jag Panzer getting some hits there on the Sherman tank. Sherman 76mm. Rocket barrage summoned around here. Getting sporadic damage on everything. Don't think he got any wipes or anything of that sort. I think he did do a cap retreat to get on out of there. 25-pounder is barraging over here. Got now eventually 2 tanks for the Wehrmacht player. Panther before does take some bounces there. Panther backing on off, takes some damage there. Now these 2-2s pushing along the flank. 2-2s firing away, getting some good damage there. Good pens onto the 2-2s. Panther takes some fire there, almost down. A lot of AT here. Firefly does manage to pick off the Panther. On the left side, still got the Vet 3 Hetzer, Panther pretty forward. Seeing some bounces there. Got now the Panzerschreck squad sprinting way forward. He must have double Panzerschreck. Pretty good suppression hit there. Two take a bit of damage there. This one squad does need to fall back.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Panzerschreck's pretty forward. Get some damage there on the Sherman tank. Sherman 76mm. 76mm Sherman does go down. The medic station is taking severe damage as well. Still got one Sherman 76mm on the field, as well as two Sherman 76.2mm, also known as 70-pounders. Panzerschreck's firing away quite significantly. He has a lot of Panzerschrecks going. Does not take out the HQ command truck there. Does drop a Panzerschreck. He does strafe, wipes out the two other Panzerschreck squads. And it looks like the Ford HQ does stand. Now got the Grenadiers for forward, both armed LMGs, bar, and Panzerschrecks each. Sherman 76 taking some severe damage here. Nice cross quarters could try to get another Panzer Faust off. He is going to try to pick up his Panzerschreck. Now got another airborne squad deployed in the field. Another Wehrmacht Panther now deployed in the field. Yep, he did do a great defense there. Do now the 2-2s firing away. The intersection is starting to get whittled down there. Good bit of kiting there. Fireflies advancing with the command tank. And the Panther is almost down. Needs severe repairs. It looks like he's going to try to charge. Does lose the Panther. A broken ticket can help recover his carcass. That's the only way you can get it replaced. Bar squads and airborne squads clear forward. Flanking Panther command tank goes down, which was special C2. And here comes a strafing run. Panzer Grenadiers sprinted the way forward, getting flinched a little bit by the Firefly shots.
Sniper has been spotted, and I'm taking fire.
Wehrmacht sniper fires some shots there, and
The men are ready when you are.
HQ has been repaired up by a small amount. That's cross orders pretty forward with the Grenadiers and Panzer Grenadiers. Good bit of damage there. Does get a good couple rounds on the Sherman tank. We got some sort of artillery being brought in there. Probably just officer artillery. British HQ command truck now taking some fire from multiple sources. Sherman 76 rotating around. There's a good hit over there. A lot of these Axis units are quite wounded. HQ takes another good hit there. Grenadier almost gets wiped out. He does fall back there. The HQ does stay on up and does manage to fall back in time. Sniper does go down to the Sherman tank.
MG crew on me.
Oh, and the Bergantiga is recovering the Panther. I keep on saying Panzer because the Computer is too. Additionally, you know what needs to be recovered. 222 firing away. MG42 here. Looks like all of these forces do fall back. 25-pounder barraging. Directed on the MG42, taking it out, but the gun's still up and good, but can easily be destroyed. We do have an airborne squad with a Panzerschreck now. Bridge should have died a few times, but he stayed because he has such a skill when it counts. He definitely did. He has good defense, and his teammate has helping him out quite significantly as well. It was more team effort to fight against team assault. 2-2 does take some severe damage there. Grenadiers pretty forward. You have now another Sherman 76 on the field. Now we've got 2 Wehrmacht Panthers. Sorry, my nose is starting to run. Got an AT gun here. Mortar's running a little bit short or far, can't really tell. Good shots there onto the Sherman 76. Escalation takes some fire there. Jag Panther, push way forward, has been recovered. Sherman 76, of course, going to have trouble with the Jag Panther. Does send a bounce. Over here, looks like nice clusters do fall back. Grenadiers engaging with the LMG 42. Fireflies makes good hits there onto the Panther. The command tank squad of Fireflies is such a powerful combination. It's almost like it's designed around that. Burgundiga there. He has all the things he can recover. Some pens there onto the Jag Panther. The Burgundiga is trying to get some repairs there. There goes, has launched repairs. Or maybe that's this guy here gliding his way forward. A lot of repairs. This is going to be a game of can they clean, patch up the holes before it goes down. Takes severe damage. Jag Panther looks like we'll skip on out of there while the Burgundiga is now taking some fire. Panzerschreck's moving forward, massive 20cm rocket barrage there. And that cracked the British player. Takes out the HQ command truck. I think there's a bombing run. Nope, that was just a strafing run. Oh, and quick 180. And looks like the Wehrmacht players are falling back. So got a good amount of British armor. 25-pounder is still here. Got the 30 cal here. Ready for anti-aircraft duty. Burgundiga falling back, so it's the Jag Panther. Fireflies pushing the way down south. Get some good hits there. Destroyed and fit there on the Burgundiga, so that's done for. Got at least 3 Panzerschrecks here. And of course, a Panzerfaust as well. Firefly taking some damage. Now got some artillery rating on in as well. Good shot there. 25-pounder. Oh no, that is a Flak 88. Firing away. British Infantry 4 got the MG firing away. He does redeploy his forward HQ and drop in the same spot. 2-2's backing on off, some of them do need repairs. Black Ace will easily destroy the AT guns. Like that one. Great mortar hit there. Got these units cover those sectors. We do now have Green Barrage here, knocks out the Flak 88. Stun grenade being thrown. He does fall back. And looks like he's falling back, barring the lieutenant. His teammate has a rifle squad and airborne squad there. Command tank and the 2 Fireflies are there. Firefly does see the bounce. The command tank supported Firefly should be just fine. The command tank is currently can't really tell the efficiency. I'm in trouble even just clicking on the command tank. Are these squads pushing over here? Looks like the Ag Panther does take a hit there, but does start retaliating. Action squad sprinting the way forward now. Command tank is specialty 1. And destroy engine crit there. There's a control. Knights or Panzer Grenadiers are falling back.
Defended the farmland until death.
You've got the airborne and flame engineers pushing along the flank. All those squads will fall back. Panther firing away can repair by a forward repair bunker.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply. Our opponent has 200 supply lines are broken.
Garrison does get destroyed. Direct hit there on the Flak 88. May knock it out. Does knock it out. Make it fully destroyed there. That's going to push forward. Panther's at half health. Volkson is pushing over here. Nice crossers to fall back. Possibly they get wiped on out. Nice crossers does not appear to got wiped on out. The Rifle Squad here may get wiped out instead. Does throw a grenade there. Gets a decent hit there. Rifle grenades firing away. Gets some decent splash hits. 2-2 push way forward. Firing away. Push way forward. Gets good hits there onto the lieutenant. German Sim 6 gets a good shot there. He does have an AT gun up here as well. Panther push forward for C2. Good hits there. And there goes that Sherman. Sherman Firefly is still in a good position, but they're still pretty wounded. PX, everything Bren's through but one of the Panthers. The other one's more wounded. And this Panther is getting pummeled. Right now, when it comes to VPs, there are quite similar mounts. The Panther does take some shots there. Panther may go down here. Does go down there. Etzer and triple 2-2s push way forward. Garrison may have been wiped on out. Good hit there onto the armored car. Does the crew of the M180 gun. I think the Yak Panther is going to try to finish it off. Mortar did at least. Elite tanks now deployed in the field, so a bit more resilient to those Piets now, as well as Ghost rifles. When I say a bit, I mean quite significantly. At least 50%. B2 is taking some splash damage there, nothing too significant. Grenadiers taking some hits. Does throw a grenade. Does eat it, but does not get decrewed. Nice crossroads trying to capture the VP. Right now the accelerators do have a small margin of it. Artillery raining in there. Force back all the Panzer Grenadiers. And strafe run there, misses the Panzer Grenadiers. The aircraft may get shot down by the 222s. And now these Grenadiers push forward. I think we'll see another 28cm rocket barrage. This may crack the British again. 20cm rocket barrage brought on in. No full response there. Does hit the retreat button now. Oh! Okay, a decent amount of them did actually escape on out of there. I just saw one just land right out the formation. Okay, did a lot less damage than I expected. He took hits, a pretty big hit, but nothing game-ending. You're welcome. Volkswagens do fall back. 2-2's firing away. Got, of course, the peasants are alive. Yeah, Panther is alive as well. Firefly is still doing some good work. Plus, only has one Firefly left on the field. AT gun firing away. I think the US player may be running a little bit low on assets. He does have a Sherman tank. Only one level supply yard upgrade at the moment. And now we do have the airborne squad heading down south. Does take a bit of damage there from the Panther. Oh, and a creep barrage does hit the mortar half track quite significantly. Firefly engaging Sherman 76 as well. A good number of Panzer in reserve, so they can just try to charge forward and engage the armor. Got a good number of infantry sections per right here. Panzer going to spread forward. 2-2's firing away, taking a bit of damage. One of them does receive an inch crit there. Our creep barrage raining behind. And nice little strafing run there. Even though aircraft are probably larger than tanks, so not necessarily little. I'm always surprised how large aircraft are. Aircraft's one of those things like, oh, aircraft are small. No, aircraft are quite large. How on earth are they larger than tanks sometimes? Granted, they are generally lighter than tanks by a lot, but still. After all, the largest tank in human history, or the heaviest one, is the Mouse, or the Char 2B. And yet the B-52 bomber is far, far larger in comparison. And that's still not the largest aircraft. Ooh, pretty good hit there. Must have gotten around 6 kills there. All these guys do fall back. Got these Grenadiers along the flank. And those 25-pounder now under fire, bringing some officers to here from the captain. Suppresses the Knights Crossroads. Knights Crossroads do fall back. Grenadiers being focused down. Good hits there.
We are losing
Yeah,
ground.
Panther taking severe damage.
Formation wasn't is now complete.
Our forward supply lines are broken. Enemy is down to 100 points.
The Allies down to less than 100 VPs. Axis players have 236. So the long game goes on. Well, there's a double A capture in favor of the Axis players. So right now the Axis players are scheduled to win, but that can easily change. MP40 squad up on the field, so he does also have Veteran C3 on his infantry as well. This Volksgrenadiers has 7 kills, so it's not exactly new, not exactly old.
Territory cut off from supply.
He's firing away, gets Pizzos on the infantry sections. Great damage here. I think the British player is probably running low on steam. The Wehrmacht player is low on manpower, munitions, and fuel. Currently going for another Panther. We have, what, 3 Panthers in the field? Nope, just 2 at the moment. His teammate has a massive reserve of manpower, munitions, and fuel. Enough resources for this game and next. The US player does have a decent reserve of munitions, bringing some various abilities. As well as some manpower and fuel. He has a pretty small army in the field, so he probably needs to pull out more stuff. And the British player right now has some manpower, some munitions, and plenty of fuel. And looks like one player backs out of the game. Which player is it? Looks like the British player backed out of the game. Oh, that, and of course the British player backed out of the game. My apologies.
NCOs reporting they have destroyed a German target.
Yeah, Conserve Patrol 4 against good damage there. AT gun does get decrewed. I see a lot of medics charging way forward, picking some casualties from both sides. And there's a British out of the game, and now the US player has fully backed out of the game as well. So, time to fast forward. And that is the end of the replay. This is Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.